Alright, you'll see here, I know my slideshow isn't exactly correct at the moment, but it's working. So I'll show you how the video camera is working. Woo! Look at that. Oh, 5 frames per second.
Welcome to the Apple Orchard. Join myself and others collecting vintage and not so vintage Apple computers and products. Welcome to the Orchard.
Today what we're going to be doing is doing an upgrade on this MacPro 4.1. It's early 09, 2.66 quad-core Xeon processor. Is what I'm doing is I'm connecting them to a couple of monitors I'll be using on stage for the band, using OBS actually as just the way of basically advertising for us, and we're going to try to put some cameras around the stage too in order to make it a little more interesting for the viewer to watch. But right now what we're having problems with is that it's not fast enough in the video department. Now, we put the slides up, slides look great, everything works just fine. We put on the camera and everything is, well, that's what it'd say, 4 frames per second, which doesn't help anybody. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a video card, we're going to be adding some 3.0 USBs, and I actually ordered a 3.33 gigahertz processor quad core again from China. We'll see if that helps out or if it even works or anything else, but yeah, it looked like you could upgrade it to that, so I was like, why not? 25 bucks, whatever. I only paid $50 for the machine, and I just love the idea. It's aluminum, so it's going to take a little bit of road abuse, and it's an Apple, so it'll actually work. So I'm going to be putting in a video card right now. The 3.0 is supposed to be showing up today, but looks like it's coming tomorrow. So we'll get that on as soon as I get it. All right. Woo! Look at that. Oh, 5 frames per second. Nice. So this is what I'm getting right now. So let's add this video card in and see if that changes this part at all, or maybe it's just a bottleneck at the USB hub. Maybe this is a USB 1. I don't even know. I never checked. So here we go. So here we go. I got the Nvidia Quadro for the Mac right there. For Mac. Yeah, what was it? The Quadro 4000. It's got 2 gigabytes of VRAM on there, DDR5. I figured that'd be good enough because I run the stuff off of my laptop and it only has 1.5 gigs in there of VRAM, and it seems to work just fine as well. So let's find out. Alright, yeah. Why watch a video and let someone else show me what to do when I can just jump in and try to wreck it myself? So, I'm going to try to do some real simple way of doing all this. What am I missing? I'm sure someone's just yelling at me right now. Do we take both of these out and then the whole part just comes out? These things feel solid. It is. Oh, look at that, huh? Well, hey. Well, hey. You learn something every day. And look at that bad boy, huh? Whoa. Alright, so I broke down and looked at a video to see because I didn't realize that. Those right there are for these mini 6-pin connections. Oh, that's right. This is an 8-pin on that side, so I need to break that off a little bit. So give me a second and I'll be back. Alright, so we're hooked up here. This VGA, we got an adapter out to HDMI, going out to the splitter here. Dual splitter through a 50-footer into that one, and a 50-footer going into this guy here, and let's see what we happen. And contact. Let's see if something happens. Oh, I forgot to turn my monitors on. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? As I realized in the past that if I start the computer before I start the monitors, they don't pick up. This one's picking up, which is cool. I like it. That means it's thinking. So, we're moving. I'll get back to you. Basically, I went to a static type state, then back to this. So I'll give it another 5 minutes. Nothing happens. We're just shutting her down, retrying. Okay, we're still stuck there, so we're going to just shut her down and try it again. Got both monitors going and contact. And hopefully something different happens this time. Ooh. Hey, we got something. Woohoo! Alright, I'm guessing this one's just on the wrong input. Yay, look at that. Oh, Christ, these things are... Well, I thought they were flying. Interesting. Well, I'll let you know when it finally boots up. Alright, just bit the bullet, figured out that my DOS dude version of Catalina probably just doesn't want to run that card from its known problems with GPUs. So we're just going back to the old school. We're putting in 11 right now, and then we'll upgrade to 13 so we can even run OBS, and well, hopefully things will work from there. Alright, yay, we got the first part done here. Sitting around here listening to Louis Rossman. Finally got High Sierra loading onto here. So, yeah, we'll let you know when we actually get to the fun stuff. So, finally got everything up. You can see our webcam is working awesome with this. I can do this. Full HD. Little bit of latency, but not enough for it to actually matter. So this is brilliant. I am happy. I consider this a win. Nice. Applecat, you excited about the MacPro? It's right in front of you. That's how I couldn't find it. Now we got it out. We take one of the plates out. Maybe. Sure these are still here from the factory. No, just be nice to it. And take your finger off the camera and it works. Alright, so there we got it. Okay. In tech, I think this came out of Canada. Oh, here we go. Ooh, it even comes with a plate and a little screwdriver. So neat. Wow. Everyone remember these? An optical disc with drivers on it. Wow. Alright, so let's get this assembled and installed. So this is pretty cool. So you got the entire card here. And then, really nice fit on there. So we will get that assembled and then we'll install. I don't have to show this to you. Everyone knows how to put a screw in. There we go. The beauty. USB 3s. Alright. And to install. Yeah, there she goes. Boop. Easy does it. And top plate. Hold everything together. This little thing is ingenious. I don't know why this hasn't, well, I haven't seen it since. And there's another pro tip for you. As soon as you get one started, just get it started. Don't just crank down on it because you won't get the other one in then. You'll have to loosen it back up and refigure everything out. And just not as fun. All right. Well, it's at least easy as that to get installed. Doo-doo-doo. Just to get a video of what it looks like in the back now. Now we have our beautiful 4000 and our USB 3.0 4 hub. Alright, well today what's going to be happening is that we're going to be basically permanently affixing our SSD that we have put in here. And I'll take a better picture of it later, but basically I just have it taped to the top. Do not work with SSD. So what this is supposed to do is supposed to just click right in and we screw them on in there and it all works. Now there were other ones that we're also shown that basically had a whole bunch of electronics on the end, so you can to connect correctly. And then there's other ones that were just kind of weird looking that didn't come with the screws, but it was like the same idea as these plastic things. And these plastic things, well, they were the cheapest and they came with screws. So I was like, well, let's give it a shot. So here we go. We're going to actually affix our SSD, not this one, but the one that's actually in the machine. And we're going to get it set up permanently. Okay, so we can pull that out. And you can see we had that thing was just taped up to it. Not a very good fix. So let's see if we can actually fix it to there, and we can slide her on in. And then maybe we'll populate the rest of this too. So while we're doing our live shows, maybe we can just record them. At least the video side off of here, that might be kind of fun. Opening day of baseball. You can tell how excited the Apple Cat is. Okay, so we got them all in there now. So I'm assuming this thing will fit on, let's see. So I'm going to assume it's like this. Because assumptions get you everywhere. But then, let's find out after we connect our SSD. Alright, where's my little screws at? Right here! Wow, look at that. Not this packaging at its finest. But you know what? I'm not complaining because they're here. Now I don't have to try to figure out what they are. Another pro tip is to go counterclockwise until you hear the click. And then they'll go in exactly threaded. You won't do anything weird to your threads. Lord knows how many threads I destroyed until I figured that out. That seems a very viable solution. Granted, you probably could, if you really wanted to, flop this thing around to make it fall out. Okay, let's see if that actually fits, does its job. And the first thing I just realized that if I flip it out that way, this side needs to be on this side. So I already messed it up. Go figure. So I'll switch this around, I'll get back. Okay, we're back. Got her all flipped around here, so now we put her back over. It's gonna go on the correct side. I might as well just take you with me. Okay, can we do this with one hand? Because I'm making it entirely too tough. Oh, look it! I just noticed that there's numbers on there. So I got the number 2 tray is going in the first slot, and I got 3 and 4. Hopefully they all are just universal and just can move. Okay, so now we're in. Alright, I'm going to throw some tape on there. We're going to try her out and see if everything's connected. Alright. And contact. Let's see if we hooked her up correct. If we did, I'm going to erase that second disc just because I can. Oh, happy Mac. Oh, look at that. And Apple. Yay! You worry about the Power Mac puts? Mr. Apple Cat. You are? Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to upgrade our CPU, and I'm also going to upgrade the Wi-Fi card. And the Wi-Fi card as well, just to see if we can get actual Wi-Fi on here. Now, the fun part about reading about this is that I ordered this thing from China, and it came way quicker than I thought it would. This is the 3.33 that actually goes with this board and everything else. But when I started reading to see just how this all actually works today, I found out that there's simple ways to actually update the firmware, and then we can put like the 6 or 8 core CPUs in there from even later editions of the MacPro, which kind of makes me a little crabby right now, so I really could have pushed this thing up, but oh well. At least we'll get a little boost out of it. Let's see if we can actually make it happen. So the first thing we got to do is take out the RAM, and then we have to pull out the Dodger board, and basically everything's like stuck right here to it, which is, to me, it's going to make things so much simpler. So what I'm going to do, we're going to put this on the fast forward cycle, and you can watch me try to pull this thing apart.
Okay, that was entirely too easy to get to this section. That was, yeah, that literally took seconds. So now I need to see if I have a 3mm that will go into these holes so we can pull this actual heatsink off, because that's what's cooling our CPU right now. We found some T-handles. These are the 6-inch, not the 9-inch that they recommended. Let's find out if it works. 3. Okay. Is it going to make it? I think it is. Oh, wow. Maybe. I can't find the thingy at the bottom. There we go. It does. Yay! Apparently these need to get torqued down the same way as they went on. So basically we're going to do this. Okay, and they said like 17 times. So we'll try the first one. 1, 2.
16.
17. Okay, and I can still feel it on there. So I'm guessing that's half time. So it would really be 13 and a half, right? So 17. 1. Whoop. Maybe that's all we need to do. 18. All right. So we're going to try to take this off like we would a cylinder head and keep everything as consistent as we can. So basically what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to loosen each one of these up in a circular pattern, and then we'll see if we can get her off. I got it off. And I wrote on top like how many times it at least took half turns around. So this is all done with dry erase marker. Don't worry, it'll rub right off. You can see it right there. It just comes out a little bit of clean with just my finger. Okay, so 15, 18, 18, 18, and 15 again. Actually, no, it's 18. Comes off. What's cool is I didn't realize there was a fan embedded in this whole thing. That's kind of neat. And then we'll just get everything cleaned up here with some isopropyl, and we can see, boop, you can see here that there is our CPU, and it doesn't look like it's going to take too much to flop that thing in and out. And we'll get this all cleaned up real quick. You can see all the dust and stuff that's been settling through the years. So, cool. Here we go. Okay, so simple enough. Just flip it up, put it back down, and we got our new one in there. So let's add on compound here. Now, granted, everyone's going to scream that I'm putting too much on or not enough, but I'm going to do that. That might be too much, but it's non-conductive. We're going to be okay. Okay, so now I got a new Wi-Fi card from OWC. Granted, to tell you the truth, the only reason why I got this one was not because it has Captain Tape on it, but because it has 3 different leads that go to it, and I have 3 different leads down here. And they were all brand new and taped up, and I tried putting in one from one of the MacPro 1.1s that I had, and it didn't seem to want to use it. It didn't work very well. So actually it didn't work at all, not very well. Okay, so I think I finally got it in. I can tell when I put the other one in, I kind of mucked up one of the ends, but I got all three connected. 1, 2, 3, because it says 0, 1, 2. I'm just hoping that's correct. Now, granted, I probably could read the installation manual, but you know what? Let's just hope for the best and think we're a genius, or just make ourselves mad. So now we can put this guy back in. Cha-ching. And contact. Oh, got the chime. Yes! Is it working? Is it working? Yahoo! We got the apple. And there she is. Oh, so happy. Awesome upgrade here, at least for me. Dun, dun, dun. I see it up there. I wonder if it's going to work. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. Ooh, it's finding stuff. Cool, hang on. And looky here, it took. Let's see if we can actually get online. everymac.com. And there she is. Perfect. All right. Until next time.